Recording is on.
Hi, my name is Kyczy Hawk. We're going to be doing a seated yoga practice that's especially good for the morning. It helps get the mind and the body working together and wakes up the joints and gets you ready for the day. These recordings are made particularly for the Recovery Cafe San Jose, but I say they're good for everyone at any time. So I'm going to back up to my chair and we'll get started. Make sure you're sitting in a comfortable chair. Sometimes it's best if you don't have arms, but sometimes arms are extremely important to help you lever up and to sit back down. So let comfort dictate. Let that be more important. Your comfort is more important than the design of your furniture. We're going to begin with the 3 chimes of the singing bowl. Notice what your breathing is like, particularly after listening to those sounds. Did your breath slow down at all? Did it speed up? Did you hold your breath? There's no wrong answer, it's just something to observe, kind of to figure out what it was like. Do pay attention to your breath. Let it be smooth. Nice full inhale. Nice complete exhale. 2 more times. Straight spine. Seated firmly. Feet on the ground. Inhaling and exhaling. Lovely. We're going to begin by moving the hands and the feet. Let's begin. With the right hand, you're going to flex the hand and then extend the fingers down. I'm holding my hand in front of my shirt so that you can see which way my hand is pointing. Inhaling, bringing the fingers toward the ceiling, exhaling and pointing the fingers down. But we're really going to do this with the arm extended. So inhale, like a little stop sign, and exhale, fingertips down. 3 more times. Imagine that in the inhale, you're drawing the fingers towards your face. On the exhale, maybe blowing them away and the fingertips fall down. 1 more time, inhale. And exhale. Release effort, bring the right hand down. Notice how the right wrist, hand, and forearm feel. And then notice the sensations in the left hand, wrist, and forearm. It's just a check-in, no right or wrong. Other side, inhale, flexing the hand, exhale, extending it. So let's inhale, exhale, still sitting upright, pushing down with the sit bones. If you feel like it, you can even hold your lower belly in a little bit. And exhale, giving support to the low back. Inhale. Exhale, 3 more times. Now if you become fatigued or the wrist doesn't feel good going into this degree of extension and flexion, do what you can. We're not trying to annoy the joints, we're just trying to bring a little aliveness to them. Last time, inhale, exhale, And bring your hand down to your lap. I'm going to repeat that with the feet. So taking the right foot out in front of you, you can leave the heel on the ground or you can lift the foot up slightly. Flex the foot, inhale. Exhale, point the foot. So inhale, flex. Exhale, point. That leg does not have to be super high. You're just putting it in a posture that allows you the movement of flexion and extension. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. And 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Release all effort and bring the foot to the ground. Sensation in the right ankle. Sensation in the left ankle. Bringing awareness. Let's do that with the left foot. Point. Inhale as you flex. Exhale as you point. The breath rhythm can coordinate with the movement. Your breath might be a little bit more rapid or a little more slow than mine. So let your breath rhythm dictate your inhale and exhale, flexion and extension. 2 more times or until we're done. So if you're breathing faster, this might be your 7th time. If you are breathing slower, it might be your 5th time. And then return the foot to the ground. And bring your attention to the left foot. Okay, adding on. We're going to use the left foot and the right hand. So bringing the foot up and the hand out, you're going to flex both and point both. Well, point the fingers down and the toes away. Inhale, everything comes up toward the ceiling. Exhale, everything moves away from the ceiling. You're really using your powerhouse here. Even if your foot's just a few inches off the floor, you're using your lovely abdominal muscles. But do soften your neck and your jaw. They might be trying to help, and they don't really need to. And 1 more time. And return the foot and the hand. Not only are you looking at your right, bring your attention, not looking at necessarily, but bring your attention to your right wrist and left ankle. You might bring some attention to the balance of the body, the right shoulder and the left shoulder, the right hip and the left hip, to be sure your body, your carriage is still integrated after that diagonal activity. Let's go to the other side. So flex the right leg, foot and left hand, and then point. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Nice, easy breath. And not 110% of effort, but enough to be able to feel the extent of the range of motion. 2 more times, up and down, and last time, up and down, and release. Of course, now we're going to do the other side. Inhale, exhale. Soften the jaw, the shoulders, even the underarms. 3 more times. Please notice the sensations, and notice it's a little more complicated to pay attention to the sensations as you're using a foot and a hand at the same time. Last time. and release effort and bring the foot back. Let's give those wrists a little break. You can open the fingers and close them like this, wide hand, loose fist. Or you can take your hands and rotate them around your wrists in one direction and then the other, as to release any excess effort, because excess effort does not lead to strength. It leads to tension. Bring the hands down onto the lap. All right. Guess what? We'll do one more round of 6, but this time both hands, both feet. So you might keep the heels on the ground because it's both legs, or you can lift both heels up and inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Have the elbow straight, or you can have the elbow slightly bent. Inhale, breathing everything towards you. Exhale, blowing everything away from you. One more time. And return the hands and feet to neutral. Shake your hands and arms out. You can shake your legs one at a time, both together. And bring your hands to your lap and feet to the ground. Good job. All right, we're going to raise opposite arm and opposite leg. So bring the right hand up and straighten the left leg, and then bend the leg and bring the arm down. Now you don't have to bring the foot up to parallel with the ground. You just bring it up as high as is comfortable. And the arm does not need to go directly up. Maybe your shoulders are sore and your legs are not accepting the posture, so you just might lift it this much and inhale as you come up and then exhale as you come down. One more time, full expression or your own expression, and bring the hand down and pause. Other side. Arm comes up, leg lengthens. Exhale as you return the arm fingertips toward the ground. And inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Again. This is just your good morning, or, oh, I just had a nap. Or, boy, I've been running around all day last time, and I just need to do something to bring my body back into balance. And this could be that practice. And down and now rest. Now that is some work for your quadriceps. So just notice how they feel. And if they're feeling like, oh, I'm not letting go of the effort, you can jiggle the meat on the bone. Just jiggle it out, or you can rub them. But do take care that you release the effort so it doesn't become stagnant discomfort. Right. Some more with the arms, but now more with lengthening of the arms. So inhale and bring the left arm parallel to the ground and the right arm up toward the ceiling. And an exhale, bring the hands back to your lap. We're going to do that again. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, left arm parallel to the ground, right fingertips up, and exhale down. We're going to do the other side now. Left arm comes up, right arm parallel. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last time. And pause. Let's do both arms at once, bringing the arms forward and up and reach up. And exhale, bring the hands, let them float slowly down. Nice slow exhale as you bring your hands to your lap. Inhale, reaching forward and up. Exhaling, reaching forward and down. And last time. And pause. Bringing in a slow turn. We're going to start with the arms parallel to the ground. If your shoulders ache here, bring them down here. If that isn't groovy, keep your hands on your lap. But the movement can be this. Inhale where you are. Exhale, turning toward the right, bringing the left hand to the right shoulder, dropping the right arm down. Inhale, unwind, both arms parallel to the ground. Exhale to the other side. Left arm comes down, right arm comes to the shoulder. And bring the arms up. Now I'd like you to bring your attention to the waist. Turn from the waist, not just the shoulders and the head. Let the shoulders and the head move along, but they're not the boss. We know what happens when the head is the boss. Exhale, turning from the waist, dropping the arm down, and come back up. And again, nice gentle turn, a nice comforting hand to the chest, just a nice little pat as you turn. One more time to each side, turning from the waist and then the shoulders and then the head, unwinding from the head and the shoulders and then the waist. And one more time, last twist, here you go, and unwind and bring the hands back down to the lap and pause here. Let's take care of the neck a little bit. First, roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down a few times. And then we'll reverse that. Take the shoulders back, up, and forward. Notice if you're still breathing or if you've held the breath while you were doing this. Just not to criticize, not right or wrong, but just, that's what I do. And bring the hands back down. Loosen the muscles behind the neck and underneath the arms. Bring the chin to the chest. And bring the chin up. And chin to chest. And bring the chin up. Exhale as you bring the chin down. Inhale. As you lift the chin, exhale down. And inhale up. Last time. Inhale up. And then gaze forward. And check in with your stance. Were you rounding your shoulders forward when you brought the head down? Or was the movement coming just from the neck and the head? How would that feel? Let's try it twice in each way. And see which one feels familiar, and that one might be the one that you do. Not right or wrong, it's just a different posture. So exhale, kind of slump the shoulders forward and bring the head down. And exhale, lift the chin up and lift the chest, the collarbones up. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, lift the collarbones and chin up. Bring the head level. This time, keep the tops of the shoulders toward the ceiling, the collarbones lifted, and see what it feels like if you drop the head down without rounding. And lift the chin up without having to release. Exhale down. And inhale up. And bring the bottom of the chin parallel to the ground. Yoga is a way of exploring how you feel when you move, and moving in such a way that you release clotted up energy in the body. Release old tensions and repattern your movement that may have become restricted because of accidents, injuries, or surgeries. So it's a process of getting to know your body again. So be playful, check things out. But bringing the attention to what we're doing is one of the ways that you'll get a little bit more coordinated with the body. Now we're going to turn the head from side to side. So turn the chin toward the left, and then through center over to the right. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale as we turn to the left, and exhale as you turn to the right. I'm going to add another instruction. Lift up with your collarbones and push down with your tailbone as you turn the head to one side. Exhale as you turn it to the other side. So lifting with the collarbones, pushing down with the sit bones, turning the head from side to side, using the breath with the movement, and softening your underarms. Oh my gosh, how many other things can I do? I'm breathing, I'm turning, I'm sitting, I'm straightening, I'm softening, I'm listening. Oh my gosh. And last time, turning to the left and turning to the right. Gaze forward and notice. You might feel some change in the way that you're feeling about your head, your neck, your shoulders. You may feel maybe a little dizzy or percolated. Or you may just feel like, boy, I'm glad that's over. And all of it, guess what, is perfect. Bring your left hand fingertips down toward the ground and your right fingertips up. And draw your arms in opposite directions. So you kind of feel your shoulder becoming a little bit of a slant. Perfect. Bring your arms forward and let's reverse that. The left arm reaches up, the right arm reaches down. Got a little bit of a slant to the shoulders. Sit down with the sit bones, pull up with the belly, make sure you're breathing. And let's do that again. Tin soldier. And one more time, the other side. Left arm is up, right arm is down, sitting down with the sit bones. Now bring the shoulders level again. Okay. From the side body, tip over. Pushing down with that sit bone, with that hip, the left hip is pushing down, the left arm is drawing up. Now let the shoulder shrug up toward the ear and see what that feels like. Bring the shoulder away from the ear, engage the abdominals, come up, and then soldier your arms into the other posture. Reach, release, tip. Let that right hip be heavy, and now shrug the shoulder and see what happens. So at any point in this slow incremental side bend, you can stop and say, that's where my body wants to be today. Okay, bring the shoulder back down, come back up. We're going to switch. We'll do that one more time. Shoulders down, sit bones are down. Lean over to the right. Push that left sit bone down. Shrug the left shoulder up. And then turn your chest a little bit more toward the front of the room rather than rolling forward. Roll back a little bit just to see what happens. Bring the shoulder down, engage your abdominals, come on up, and Switch. Reach the shoulders up so you know what that feels like. Bring the shoulder back down so you know what that feels like. And then tip over to the side. Pushing down on the hip. Shrug the shoulder. Bring the lower shoulder forward, the upper shoulder back a little bit. All of these are just small nuances that you can include or not. Drop the shoulder down, lift the body up, drop that arm down, both arms down, let the fingertips hang and release the shoulders. And notice how you feel. Bring your hands to your lap. We're coming time to do a gentle landing into tranquility pose. Tranquility pose, you get to sit back in the chair and take advantage of the back of the chair, the seat of the chair, and let your body release a little bit of the vigor that we hold when we sit upright. Take a breath here in seated mountain and then scoot back in your chair. Let the back lean back. Oh, that comfort of leaning back. And you can let the hands and the feet be in any comfortable position. There's no prescription for how you need to sit in the chair at this moment. Lean back, let the chair cuddle you in all of its cuddly ways. You can look forward, you can look down, or you can close your eyes. Bring your attention back to the breathing. So the sensations in the nose, in the chest, in the belly. Find a few breaths that take a little attention, where you're expanding a little bit more. Bring attention to expanding the ribs and lifting the belly on the inhale, and then contracting the belly and letting the ribs fall back down on the exhale. And try that 2 more times. Nice full breath. I'm going to exhale with an ah. And 1 more time. And settle into your seated position. Doing a little body scan starting at your feet. Noticing the sensations in your feet and ankles. So particularly in the joints as we move up through the body. The ankles, and then the knees, and then the hips. The feet, and then especially the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders. And the spine be supported all the way from the base up to the nape of your neck. And then bringing attention to the hinge of the jaw, the joint of the jaw, and release that too. Softening the muscles in and around the mouth and tongue, the cheeks and eyes, the forehead, and all over the scalp. The intention now is to release. The intention now is to soften. Letting all the energy, the prana, move through your body. Breath and mind, nervous system, muscles, circulation, all so grateful for the attention. So with the eyes still closed or with a soft gaze, let your hands float up from your lap, coming palm to palm in front of your heart. Draw your chin a little closer to your chest. A bow, a sign of honor, honoring yourself for taking care of yourself in this way. We honor the lineages of yoga. We honor one another because as a community, we can change the I of illness to the we of wellness. Things that we could not do alone, we can certainly do together. And send out a wish of compassion and healing to people who are suffering in and out of the rooms of recovery. We close by saying namaste. Namaste, and thank you so much for practicing with me today.